Hello everyone, we're back to my YouTube channel, She Teaches Tongan. My name is Carly, I am fluent in the Tongan language, and this video is actually about helping you guys to get fluent in the Tongan language as well, because we are doing a 75 fluent challenge. I saw this on Instagram and I instantly knew that I wanted to do this. This would be such a good challenge, especially in the summertime. I feel like people are looking for a challenge. They're looking for things and ways to grow. So we're going to do this from June 17th to August 31st. I thought that sounded perfect to end right before a kind of transition period to fall time. We'll do it for that whole point of the summer. And I'm going to keep track of it on my TikTok and my Instagram as well. So go follow me on those if you don't already. Today we're going to talk about tasks you need to do, rules of the 75 Fluent, and kind of why we're doing it. To start the 75 Fluent, there is some prep that needs to go in so that way you don't fail. Learning a language can be hard, but if you dedicate the time and the effort to doing it every single day, especially for 75 days, I feel like you will see just how much the effort is worth it. First task, choose your language. Obviously for me, it's going to be Tongan. If you're already fluent in Tongan or you want to learn a different language, go ahead and do another language. Second, we're going to want to choose our textbook. You all know that I preach and praise the Shumway textbook. If your library offers a different one, maybe one that's easier for you to understand, a book that you have already used before, go ahead and use that book. Third, you need to pick or find resources. I have a lot already highlighted in my TikTok and my playlist. If you go there, you need to find YouTubes, books, TV shows are a little bit trickier in Tongan, but I bet if you look on the Coconut on YouTube, you could possibly find some, maybe. I'm going to have to do more research on that one as well, probably for my fourth thing. We need to build a playlist. Build a music playlist, which is so fun. Build a playlist for the Tongan language. Songs, maybe even podcasts that are in Tongan that you can listen to, and I think that would be so fun to study. And lastly, train your FYP. Like and save all of my content so that way you will see it and it will stay up on your thing, and then we can keep up together, keep up on our progress. Okay? Now here's the main rule. The main rule for the 75 Fluent is you have to do a 60-minute language study every day. You can break it up into 20-minute increments, 10-minute increments, 15-minute increments. It's kind of a nice number to be able to break up if you need to during the day. Doing it all at once and setting a set time, if that's before work, after a specific thing that you do every day. Have a set time to do 60 minutes. Within these 60 minutes, you need to have done these tasks. 5 pages of a book. This can differ depending on your level of Tongan, but I believe that there are Tongan resources out there. You can read a short story. You can read like a easy reader, kind of like the ones that I have shared. Those are the only ones that I have found personally that would be kind of on the easier level of Tongan. That is like Tiny Tongan Treasures, Tongan Toddler, My Little Tongan. All of those companies, if you see on my TikTok, like I said earlier. So if you just read those books, read them out loud, you can see what the meaning of everything is in those books. Those would be great starter books. I'm able to find a book, but now I feel like I'm going to push myself. I'm going to find a Tongan book to read. I'm scared, if I'm being honest, but I feel like it's going to push me so much. And I know that I don't have to finish it in a certain time span. I can just read it throughout the whole 75 days. If you feel like you can't do it, just know that I'm also a little bit intimidated, and if I am putting myself out there, you can put yourself out there too. Second task is we need to have 5 minutes of speaking. If you have a trusted friend, family member you can practice speaking with, I would say go ahead and speak with them. call up a family member. You can also use different apps. I know Asale app has speaking practice and actually writing practice too. So if you want to use Asale as part of your as 10 minutes of study time, you can totally go ahead and do that because they have combined writing, reading, and speaking for at least 5 minutes. Next one is watching at least one podcast or YouTube or TV show every day. There's a podcast, they have Radio Nuku'alofa, which is like the Tongan radio. And if you've ever been to Tonga, that's probably like what your grandpa, grandma, aunties, uncles listen to in their house is Radio Nuku'alofa. And it's actually a great way to practice your listening. There's that podcast. There's Tongan Toddler has like little kid. They do songs, and Nenapo does songs and like easy conversation as well. I'm going to try to find more. And I might even make my own, like make a few different like YouTubes of like, this is what I did for this thing this week. So that way you guys can get some ideas if you run out of ideas. Because even some things I feel like my ideas are still limited on. So we'll share some more as we keep going, okay? Is a journal in your target language. This is such a good one because it does not have to be as hard as you think it is. You start as simple as possible. You can even mix Tongan and English, and at some point you will find yourself just writing more in Tongan than you do in English. Because I remember doing that when I was a missionary, and my journals just ended up all being in Tongan. And lastly, immerse yourself as much as possible. Watch movies about the culture, listen to music, again, talk with family. You can look up different events or dances or different things on YouTube. All that stuff that will kind of open the doors and again, train your YouTube and your FYP to kind of bring up those Tongan language things. For real, the last thing is tracking your progress. I either am or have already made a progress chart for you guys. I want to make a progress chart, and so I will let you know when I release this in the comment down below if I've released this yet or not. But I'm so excited to start the 75 hard. I want to do this because I feel like a lot of people just don't ever find the time, or they always make an excuse of why they can't start. So we're going to just start. We're going to do it. And I'm so excited to be doing it alongside you guys, even though it's digitally like through a screen. Let me know if you have any questions about 75 Fluent, or if you have any ideas of the things that I stated before. Write them below in the comments, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on kind of the quarters, the thirds of when we do 75. I'll keep on the 25, 50, and then the 75. So thanks you guys for watching. I'm so excited to be doing this challenge with you. Go off la hea tu ka mo tolu, and let's learn some Tongan together. Bye.